Hey guys, it's Ep25 and welcome back to episode 25 of my Dortmund career. Now, in today's episode we have massive games to play. The first game is against Bayern Munich in the league for us. They're 5 points behind us at the moment, but we have had to make some changes to the team because we've got another game in 3 days' time, which is more important, which is strange to say considering Bayern Munich are obviously our big rivals. But again, it's Man United. If we have to win, otherwise we get knocked out of the Champions League. So I'm having to prioritise that game against United in 3 days' time, which means we are going to have to change the team slightly for the game against Bayern Munich. Hopefully we can still get ourselves a good result there, but we are focusing on the game against United so we can pursue obviously the Champions League as well this season. Game against Stuttgart, we will also have time to play that as well in today's episode, and then we'll hopefully get round to simming the game against Wolfsburg, although it might be that we end up just saving it for next episode so we can play it. We'll wait and see when we get there. If we could try and hit 75 likes before we get into today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic as well if you haven't gone ahead and done that just yet. Trying to hit 17,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate you going ahead and clicking that button. So close now. I think less than 50 subs away, so would really appreciate you going ahead and clicking the button if you haven't already. This is the team going to go with for the game against Bayern Munich. It is a changed team, but there's still some good players in there. Berkey starts in goal, Toljan Akanji, Socrates and Lato in defence, Sanson, Fekir and Dendoncker in midfield, with Sancho, Rodrigo and Yarmolenko as our front three. So clearly it's not the strongest of teams, but I've had to sort of rest a lot of players for that game against United in 3 days' time, and it's left us with quite a weak bench as well, just because I want them to be 100% preserved so we can definitely get into the next round, because we need to beat United. I don't really want to just sit in the Europa League again for another season. Let's focus on this game first, trying to get ourselves 3 points. I think on paper our team is certainly not as good as Bayern's, but I'm just hoping we get a good performance here. Come on then, here we go for this game against Bayern Munich. It's going to be a very tough match at home against them here. They've obviously got some fantastic players, Lewandowski starting up front for them. I'm just hoping we can sneak a result. Even a draw would be better than nothing, and I'm just hoping we can get something from this game, because it is a heavily changed team, and obviously Bayern have gone with their strongest side for this game. It's obviously a big match with it being a huge rivalry, but unfortunately it's one that we've not had to prioritise with it being quite early in the league campaign still. Let's see if we get on, try and get ourselves a goal if we can in the first half, and it's not been a bad start from us. Kept on the ball here. Just as I say that, we give it away. Rodrigo running forward, that's good from him, trying to get past Silva, still going, look for a cross into the back post for Yarmolenko. Oh, he gets there, and it's a great save by the goalkeeper. It's not Neuer in goal, is it Ep25? I can't quite tell what goalkeeper it is. It does look like it is him. Second choice, I believe, as well, who makes a good save for Bayern Munich. It's a good chance for us actually there from Rodrigo. Sanson going to deliver this corner in. Rodrigo going to look for a flick on. He's done a great job again, and Fekir manages to get a shot on goal with, I think, his right foot, but once again saved. It was right at the goalkeeper that time. Oh, what a pass from Fekir. Finds Yarmolenko perfectly. Now go for the cross into the back post for Sancho. Just about cleared there by Alaba at the back post. Good chance for us once again. We've looked a real threat actually in the opening stage of this game. We've looked pretty good. Now going to try and continue that, but cleared away. What a pass that is into Rodrigo. A chance from on his right foot. Oh, it's always going to be tough. I was trying to hit the target, didn't quite work in the end, too much power on it, and just wide. But a really good opening 30 minutes from us. We're definitely the better team so far, which is surprising, obviously, given the team we have out, but very impressed so far. The performance just need the goal before half-time, but it's going to be a tough one to get. Oh, what a pass that is. Great chance here for Bayern, off the post or wide. Really good opportunity to finish off the first half. Still haven't quite managed to get an open goal, neither of us, luckily. They haven't managed to get one. But we have been so close to it at times during this first half, but we start to lose our control a little bit in the final 15 minutes of this half. I'm just hoping we can go into the break at 0-0 at least now. Oh, what a pass that is to Yarmolenko. Great ball into him. Chance on his left foot here. Oh, hits it wide. I was going to look across the box, but I just didn't see that chance opening up quickly enough. And yeah, half-time, 0-0. Good to be able to manage to take the lead, given how well we've played at times during that first half, but still very much competing in the match, and we should hopefully get a goal in the second half. Good chance for Bayern. Oh, that's not good enough at all. Losing the game 1-0, that's really disappointing. I think the main issue there is Toljan's just left sleeping at the back. For some reason, he just stands still, allows the winger to get there first, and he gets a shot away. That's saved, and then followed up by Lewandowski. Losing the game 1-0. Really disappointed with how he defended that. Look at this pass here. Toljan just stands still, doesn't react quickly enough. The attacker reacts much quicker, and then we can't seem to stop the rebound either. So losing the match 1-0, disappointing, because we had a really good first half, and we've not started the second half well enough. First two changes, Krusens and Isak to come on. We're going to take off Dendoncker and Sancho. Rodrigo move over to the right-hand side, and we'll put him obviously as a right winger now. Final 20 minutes left of this game, looking to try and get ourselves a goal at least in this match. We're struggling though a little bit now. I'm hoping that we can freshen up the team and that'll impact us positively at least. But it's obviously tough when I'm reluctant to bring on too much of our better players. We don't even have that many good players on the bench, to be totally honest. Latan's still on there if we need him though. Yamalenko going to now look for Fekir. That's brilliant. What a counter-attack so far. Fekir's taken it a little bit too wide. Still going here. Can he shoot and score? Yes, he can. It's 1-1. We've equalised. And it all starts from a header from Fekir, which he manages to win somehow. With counter-attack from their corner. We've gone up the other end. Yamalenko and Fekir combining. And he scores as well. What a strike from Fekir, who was obviously pivotal throughout that whole attack. Really good run through. Thought he'd gone a little bit wide, but then the centre-back just drops off a little bit and allows us to run inside a little bit and get that angle there to shoot. We've managed to equalise 1-1 and we're right back in this game. Maybe even a chance for a winner. Although, obviously, just think about getting a point at least. Isak running forward. This is good from him. Still going. Oh, has a shot as well. Wow, he looks pretty good, Isak. He's not been given that much game time because we've got obvious sort of other options, but he looks pretty good since coming on. He's only been on the pitch a couple of minutes as well. Sanson going to try and deliver. Fekir looking for a header. Oh, he wins that one again. Punched straight by the keeper. Yamalenko follows up. Oh, it's all over the place. The defender got something on it and that directed it towards goal, so the goalkeeper had to make another save. Isak's won it back brilliantly once again. Socrates still has it. Don't know why he's so high up the pitch. Great chance for us here. Back heel into Socrates, and what a block. Fekir, lovely back heel there into the path of the centre-back who strikes, but that's an incredible stop as that from Thiago Silva. Great defending. Sanson now going to deliver this in. Bayern Munich struggling to clear the line at the moment. And we just won that one, I think, but not enough to challenge the keeper. Okay, Fekir coming off now. Aussie Cup to come on for the final 8 minutes, just to secure the draw and make sure we don't lose the game. I guess we'll wait and see whether we do still have time to get a second goal, maybe, to try and win this game. I'm not really too sure. We'll have to wait and see, but I just want to make sure we don't end up, being a little bit too unbalanced and conceding a goal. Belotti's just come on for Bayern Munich. Not a bad player to have on the bench. Lewandowski comes off, and we might have one final attack here, but that's going to be too far. That's it. Finishes 1-1. I'll take a point. Given the team that we had out, it was always going to be really tough to win this game. We had good chances in the first half. We didn't quite take them, but I'll probably take a point, to be honest, given the way that Bayern played. And at times during the second half, they were very good. So I think a point's maybe a fair result. We obviously did do quite a decent job, though, towards the end of that match. We maybe could have won it, put them under a lot of pressure. We got ourselves just the draw in the end. And yeah, we'll move on to the next game. It's United in 3 days' time. I'm fairly happy with that result, considering the team we had compared to theirs, but we still could have had maybe a second goal. On to some player drills, and this week we're going to train up Graf and Zagadou. Now, I'll quickly show what I've done with the training presets, the exact same thing I've done with the Liverpool ones. I've sort of sorted them out into various different positions and different sorts of players, and so we have different presets to now pick between, which is pretty good. Thought I'd do that in between episodes, and that's just going to make things a little bit easier, and now we have sort of a set in place, the different players that we can train each week, which is quite nice. So we've got Graf and Zagadou there going up a little bit this week, nothing obviously major, no change in overall. Okay, so the next game against Man United now, just a couple of days later, and basically we have to win this game to get through into the next round of the Champions League. Berkey starts in goal, we've got Alvaro at right back, Sané, Divin and Guerrero also making up the rest of the defence. Weigl, Aussie Cup and Fekir in midfield with Royce, Batshuayi and Bailey as our front three. This bench I've gone with Zagadou, Dahoud, Krusens, Yamalenko, Rodrigo, Isak and Zlatan all on there as different options for us. Let's see how we get on. There's still a slight hope that we could finish top. We'd have to beat United and Marseille would have to drop points. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how we get on. Obviously, the chance of them dropping points against Basel is not that high. They're obviously top, Basel bottom. So we'll wait and see, but we've got to focus on getting ourselves a victory. That confirms us through into the next round if we do win. That's just going to be easier said than done, really. Come on, here we go. Big game against Man United. Looking forward to this match. It's going to be a very tough match, I imagine. But we are in good form coming from that last game. We played well. We just got to make sure we're taking more chances and also trying to create more as well. But this is also going to be a different opposition to Bayern. This is going to be a different sort of test for us, I imagine. Let's wait and see whether we can defend properly early on. We have done just about. Weigl over to Royce. That's good. He's got him behind the fullback. Roy's still going, looking for a cutback. There's no one really there. Weigl's still there, though, and shoots over the bar. Not really the cutback I was after. Bailey should have tucked himself inside a little bit more, and we should have maybe had Batshuayi and Fekir maybe getting better positions than they did. Good chance here for Martins. He caused us issues last time. He's going to do it again, but good save by Berkey. Probably should go across, and he might still, and that's 1-0 United. 15 minutes in, Juan Mata scores. It was a good goal, but we just didn't defend that one properly at all. Didn't manage to win the header. And Martin's caused us an issue down the right-hand side once again. He did it in the first time that we played them. He's done it in the second, but it's the follow-up header that we've not managed to win. That falls nicely for Mata. You can just see the amount of bodies they have in the box, and the fact we don't really mark them very well. Everyone gets drawn into the ball and forgets about the players in the middle. Juan Mata with a good touch and a good finish. Losing the game 1-0. At the moment, we're out of the Champions League. Looking for a ball through there to Batshuayi. Chance on his left foot to have equalised straight from kick-off. What a start that was from the replay. It's 1-1, 17 minutes in. Batshuayi scores on his left foot. And there's been 2 goals inside 17 minutes here. Really good start to the game. We've managed to get ourselves back in level terms. This is obviously a big deciding match. If we don't win this game, then United go through. If we win this game, then United go out. So it really is a massive match. And there has been 2 big goals already. Oh, Juan Mata's through. Chance for Lukaku. Oh, no. Such good play. They've opened us up. A few minutes later, 6 minutes later as well. Juan Mata scores again. It's his second of the match. Great passing. Just too quick for us. We couldn't cope. We couldn't keep up with them. And it's really good play. United back in front. 2-1 now. I could just feel that as soon as we didn't get that challenge right on Juan Mata, for some reason we didn't manage to win the ball back from that. It wasn't enough to get it off him. Just glued to his feet. He scores a second. Oh no, Lukaku has it in the box. Clear it. No, that's absolutely rubbish. Giving it right back to him. 3-1 down. Oh, United have taken a 2-goal advantage. That's going to be tough to come back from now. We need 3 goals. We need 3 goals now. Okay, looking for a quick start straight from kick-off. Gets brought down. Has to be a penalty, and it's been given by the referee. That's an absolutely terrible foul from Titi, I think, on Fekir. And we have a chance to get a goal. In fact, it's Eric Bailly that's brought him down. It's a really bad challenge. Nowhere near the ball. Royce needs to step up and score before half-time. Can we hit the bottom left-hand corner? David De Gea here. Goes the wrong way and we've scored. 3-2. Here we go. Now we need 2 goals. There's still a bit of time as well. We're not even in the second half yet. That's more like it. That's an important goal to get back so quickly. There's still a glimmer of hope, but obviously United at the moment favourites to go through. Go on, Bailey. Chance here for his right foot. They must have taken a deflection, surely. Oh, it's not even taken one. Half-time, losing the game 3-2. Obviously, a very interesting first half. Not so good for us. Obviously, losing the match at the moment. Need 2 goals to get through still. There's obviously plenty of time, but we've got to make sure we defend properly. We've not done a good enough job. Conceding 3 goals in one half isn't good enough, quite clearly. Let's see how we get on, though. Let's stay positive and try and get ourselves a couple of goals. Ideally, get one fairly quickly. Royce into Batshuayi. Oh, what a save from David De Gea. Weigl over to Royce. Royce inside to Fekir. Opens up his body. Chance for Aussie Cup to shoot. Off the bar. That's so close. What a hit that was as well. Bailey keeps it alive but cleared away again. 25 minutes left to score 2 goals. Otherwise we're out of the Champions League. Weigl still has it. Looking for a pass into Batshuayi. Oh, we couldn't quite get the back heel right. We've still got it again. This is more like it for us here. A chance here for Bailey. Oh, couldn't get round. Is that going to be a corner? No, goal kick. First 2 changes, Rodrigo and Yarmolenko to come on. We'll take off Royce and Fekir. 2 good players, but need more energy on the pitch. Need someone that's going to try and score late on. We're running out of time. Still need 2 goals. Chance for Pogba. Oh, what a save, Berkey. That would have been game over. So close. Still going forward. United throwing a lot of players forward, and that's the only thing that's giving me a little bit of hope that we can still get another goal here. Because they're throwing a lot of bodies into the box still. Batshuayi into Rodrigo. Aussie Cup looking to switch it now into Bailey. Oh, we have to try and find another pass. Batshuayi still looking for Weigl. Who's going to shoot? Gets blocked. Yarmolenko shoots on his right foot. Also gets blocked. Needs to win that. And does. Still got it here through Bailey, who crosses. Oh, no. Not managed to get anybody anywhere near that. I think that might be it for us now. 10 minutes to go. Needing 2 goals still. That's going to be us, I think, just in the Europa League, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to be it, unfortunately. We can't seem to keep hold of the ball long enough now. United's doing a great job of just keeping it and making things really difficult and frustrating for us. That's it. Lost the game 3-2 out of the Champions League. Gutted about that. Into the Europa League we go. Yeah, just a terrible first half that's cost us. Awful defending. Sané, I think, largely at fault for a loss of the defending there. Not good enough from him. Not good enough from Guerrero. Struggled with Martins again. So yeah, a lot of problems. A lot of bad marking in general, really. Very disappointing, but we don't deserve anything more, really. We have had good chances, and we should really have got a 3rd, but whether we have really enough in us to get a 4th, I'm not really too sure. Only 4 shots on target, clearly the issue there. And yeah, we go out of the Champions League to United. But it's not just this game that's cost us going through into the round of 16. It's obviously other matches as well where we've dropped points this season, where we've not managed to get enough points against Marseille and the other teams that have played as well in the group. Marseille did also beat Basel 2-1, so regardless we would have gone through second place, which makes things tougher in the next round, but still it would be nice to get through into the next round. And we haven't managed to do what our objective was, which was, wow, Champions League finals. Wow, okay. So, yeah, we didn't do that. I'm pretty sure we're also out of the Cup, aren't we, as well? So that means we literally just have the league to play for now. Wow. Our season's quickly turned on its head, hasn't it, at the moment? Not too good. We do still have the league to play for, 3 points in front of Borussia and Gladbach. But, yeah, still not fantastic, really, is it? Just the league at this stage of the season to play for. Not good. So went out in the first round of the Cup, went out in the group stages of the Champions League, and we just have the league now to focus on. So, yeah, a bit disappointed. We've actually also, I think, got the Europa League technically as well. Might have to just see whether we have gone. Yeah, we have. So, we've got final to play in the Europa League, but yeah, it's not obviously as good as the Champions League, is it? We won the Euro League last season, so, you know, we can try and do the double. But obviously my ambitions were to do well in the Champions League this season, not to be back in the Europa League. It does feel like a step backwards, or at least not a step forwards anyway. Some prize money for the Champions League, though, although we don't get to see any of it, which is a bit of a shame, but again, all those things we have to deal with, having had a fairly inconsistent season, which has cost us in a lot of big games. So what's the final game of today's episode against Stuttgart? This is the team going to go with. We've got Burki starting in goal, we've got Alvaro out right back, Socrates, Divin and Lato in defence, with Sanson, Fekir and Weigl in front of them. Yarmolenko, Rodrigo, Bailey as our front threes. We have made some changes to the team here, having played not so long back. You can see we've got Royce to the bench there, Batshuayi, Zlatan, Sancho, as all different options just in case we need them. Let's see we get on, try and end on a victory if we can, and hopefully get ourselves 3 points to try and stretch our lead at the top. Okay, let's crack on with this game against Stuttgart. Let's try and bounce back from that disappointing result against United. Obviously going crashing out the Champions League. We've got to come out here and get a strong result if we can, and make sure we get ourselves a victory so that we can win the league title, and hopefully still win the Europa League as well. I want to try and do the double, and try and do that again, and see whether we are able to then build on it going into the third season, if I choose to do a third season, of course. Yarmolenko running forward, look at that pass through to Fekir, trying to get there in front of the defender. He has done. Fekir still going through. Can he get a shot away? He can, but it's dreadful. What the hell is that? Terrible finesse shot. That's really poor, is that? I don't really know what more I can do. Maybe I could do a low-driven shot there, but I still think the finesse should have been enough to score. Disappointing, should be 1-0 up, but it still remains 0-0. Again, with the low-driven shots, I don't know if I mentioned it in this series, whether it's the other career mode that I do with Liverpool, but it's just not something I think to do naturally, the low-driven shot. I'm just so used to finessing and just shooting normally that I don't think to double-tap B. It's something I've certainly got to try and learn, but yeah, we'll wait and see whether I'm able to do that. Yarmolenko's still going, look for a cross if he can find one. He's going to try the cut back instead. Such a tight corridor to try and play that in between. Obviously, in the end, got cut out. 10 minutes left of the first half. We should definitely be winning this game. This is very much the case that we've had in recent times where we've not quite taken the chance or two that we've had. Need to be more clinical. Keep hold of possession pretty well most of the time. And getting forward quite well. We could score here and we should again. Oh, of all the places we hit it, it's right at the keeper. Not quite falling for us at the moment. And when it is, we can't seem to finish. Half-time, 0-0. Let's go on to the second half. We have to score. It's not good enough at all. We keep going forward. We keep playing decent football and then get to the goal and we can't seem to score. It's just a bit of an issue, obviously. We've seen against United where we conceded too many times. We've not actually looked like conceding here. Although we have made 1 or 2 defensive errors, we've not really looked like conceding at all. So I'd be disappointed if we do in the second half, but we'll wait and see. We've just got to make sure we're scoring ourselves. That's absolutely awful. This is what I'm having to deal with at the moment. You know things are going against you and these sort of things start happening. That's such an easy, just hold on to it. He tries to parry it into the path of the attacker. Luckily we've cleared it away, so it's not terrible and gets hold of it, but that sort of thing just doesn't happen when things are going for you. Rodrigo into Bailey, chest down, shoots. What a goal. That's incredible. How have we done that, considering how poor our finishing has been? We've been unable to break down the defence. Yeah, we've pulled that one out the bag. What a cross into Bailey. I was going to hit it first time, and to be honest, usually I would panic and just sort of hit it first time. I decided to chest it down, see how it would end up. Chest it down perfectly and just smashes it home on his weaker side. That's an incredible finish as that. We've managed to find something absolutely incredible there from Bailey. What a finish. You're not going to stop it. 1-0. We've opened the scoring. What a relief that is. Got to make sure we don't concede now, because we've not looked like conceding at all in this game. So just be our luck if they go up one end of the pitch and score. All three changes, Batshuayi, Sancho and Dahoud all to come on. We're going to take a final, Fekir and Yarmolenko. A few players I'm taking off that don't really suit us now going into the final. However long, 25, 30 minutes, I don't even know. Fekir's coming off. He's obviously not the sort of player we really want to have in the team at the moment. Batshuayi is the sort of player we need up front to try and hold the ball up a little bit. Yarmolenko's just done a few poor touches, so he's coming off purely just for that. And Dahoud's coming on to give us more energy in midfield. 20 minutes left of this game. We've just got to make sure we win this match. And, I mean, I want to score more goals, to be totally honest. I hate winning games by just a goal. I've got to try and score more. Ball out wide there to Sancho. Going to look for a cross into the middle. Good chance. Oh, it's a bit behind Batshuayi. He certainly went for it. Couldn't quite pick out Bailey either. And, oh, I thought Sancho was going to get the pass away there. Bailey looked for the switch there. That's a great pass. Finds Sancho. Sancho's still going to try and take it forward. Still want a second goal. Come on. There we go. We've won it back. Chance now to play in Bailey. It's a dreadful touch initially. Rodrigo has it and shoots. Blocks. Unbelievable. Just let me score a second, and we have done. Finally, the substitute does it. 2-0, 3 minutes left of the game. And that'll be game over now. It's Dahoud with a really good strike and a fantastic finish. Into the bottom left-hand corner. They weren't going to block that one. Really, really good finish. 2-0. That should be it now. Let's try and keep a clean sheet as well. 2 minutes added on. Goalkeeper's going to come up for this. We've got to try and clear some away, prevent them from scoring if we can. Goes towards the back post, and we've cleared that one away for now. That's it. Finishes 2-0. Get ourselves a 2-0 victory, as well as obviously a clean sheet. I'm really happy about that. 3 points in the bag for us as well. We should have been 2-0 by half-time, but again, the way that we've been playing recently, been struggling a little bit for form in front of goal. We've had loads of good chances like that one there that were just saved by the goalkeeper. We just hit them at the keeper, did those sort of things. So it should really have been, I'd say, 3 or 4-0 in the end. We have got ourselves 2-0 victory though. You can see 7 shots, 4 on target. Got to improve the shots on target as well as shots in general. But overall, pretty happy that we've got the victory. 3 points as well. We'll wait and see what that does to the league table before we end the episode here. And I'm hoping it's extended the lead, but we'll wait and find out. Okay, so actually it depends on how Borussia Mönchengladbach get on in the next couple of days, I assume. We'll wait and find out exactly whether they do get themselves 3 points or not. And just a point, so now we're 5 points in front. We managed to extend our league by 2 points. Happy about that. And you can see Bayer Leverkusen, they're 6 points behind us, with Bayern Munich 7 points as well. So starting to grow that lead quite nicely in front of them. That's something we have to do now that we're out of the German Cup, now that we're at the Champions League, obviously still in the Europa League and still trying to win the league title. And we are certainly in pole position at the moment to try and do that. Hopefully we can. And let's do some play drills to end today's episode. We're going to try and train up the centre-backs this week, see how we get on. And Graf goes up to 62 overall. That's good news. He could well be a really good centre-back for us, actually, if we continue to train him up for most of the season we have left. But that is everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well. As I'm recording this, about 20 subscribers away from hitting 17,000. So I'd really appreciate you going ahead and clicking that button. That'd be absolutely great. Also, don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and goodbye.